Reminds me of Walking Dead. I don't actually know where I am. I can't remember what I was talking about before I saw that. We got across here, mate. Another look. Lovely. Oh. I feel like I want to pick him up. Stop looking this then, eh? Terrifying. Okay. Let's have a look. No train. No train. Right, come back on, mate. Woo! Whew. Made it. That was strangely terrifying. I really want to mess around with trains. Whew. What dear? Getting boring now, dear. I mean, who lives there? Beautiful. In the forest. Oh, there's a train. God, I'm glad that wasn't coming when we went through. Spoosh. Little train. Yeah, I would have actually shit myself. And now we've got to get over this. There's no gate. This is the way it's telling me to go. And I've got to climb over that with this on. Do you know what? I'm not going to climb over that because I can't be asked to take my bag off. I spotted a gate over there. So we're just going to go through that. That would probably make sense. Rather than impaling ourselves or getting stuck or falling. Just walk around to the gate. Mushroom! Whoosh! Don't know what you are, but whoa! Do not squat. Don't need to squat with this on. Oh! Good to go, eh? We'll leave that there for the way back. 1 out of 10 for that gate. He's gone. Yeah. Hey, do that way. Good boy. That was fun. Definitely now gonna find somewhere to sit down for 5 minutes because I'm starting to feel it in my shoulders a bit. Rocco doesn't want to walk this way, which is good. I've been filming now, been walking for an hour and a quarter. I've been filming a little bit and the GoPro battery is on 32%. I don't know if anyone else finds that GoPro batteries are shit. I don't understand. So I use like the USB or whatever US something it is in the camera and charge it in the wall. Like, do you need to have those battery charged that GoPro sell and then they last longer, or are they just shit and last an hour and a half? Like, I have got a spare battery, but yeah, at this rate I'm not even gonna have enough battery for today. You had enough? No, have a berry. Some berries. We're just having our first rest of the walk because Rocco decided that he didn't really want to walk anymore. Did you? So we're having a little sit down. I'm having a protein ball. You've already had some treats, haven't you? And I'm charging my GoPro because the battery is already dead. An hour and a half in. Which is not ideal. And I've realised that I've not bought my tripod for my phone. So I have to hold it with my hand. The tripod that I've bought for my GoPro won't work for my phone, which is pretty annoying. obviously I can't film on it whilst I'm charging it. I've also not bought the right cable to charge my phone if my phone needs to be charged. And it probably will because I'm going to be using it to film on. Going well. Nice spot though. Beautiful Dartmoor. I reckon that's good mushroom territory, so I'm gonna have a little wander in there and see if I can see any. Absolutely nothing, apart from burning thighs from the amount of squats I've done. 3. I think I need another few weeks before it's mushroom time. Or they're just not here. Oh dear. This one's seen better days. No. Where's my dog? He's sat all the way down there on his own. We just had to sit down, and sometimes, like when it comes to tattooing, you think that you've had enough and you need a break, and then you have a break and it's worse after you get back on it again. Kind of the same with this. Well, it's more just getting the bag on and off. It's so bloody heavy. Trying to get it back on again is quite a struggle. And then once you get going, I suppose it's all right, but it takes a few minutes to get back in the swing of it and getting your pace on. Not that I have a pace on, but it's good to have a break. Have a little drink, have a little snack. But getting the bag on and off without assistance, struggle. This summer, having a lovely time. It's beautiful. Slowly starting to set in, like I'm going to be sleeping out here. It's just terrifying. I keep kind of looking off the path going, oh, that could be a good spot. Oh, that might be a good spot. But it's 3:15. So I don't think I really need to find a spot just yet. Although I have checked my route, and the second half of the route is just open. So I don't think, oh my God, I just seen a massive chicken of the woods. Bosh, look at that, massive. It's well past the season, I think, for it. So it's probably like not particularly edible, but it's huge. I need to come back next year. I'll show you the size of it. It's massive. Wow. Yum. Can't remember what I was talking about before I saw that. I think about where I was going to stay, because that is just constantly on the back of my mind. At the moment I'm just having a lovely walk with my dog. He's there, terrified of everything. So I think also in the back of my mind, I'm thinking he's not going to be up for it, or it's not going to happen. And I know in not too long, yeah, it's just going to be open. And because I might not actually be at Dartmoor, I kind of want to be somewhere where there's trees to hide behind and not just a massive open space where I stick out like a sore thumb. So maybe we'll come back here later. What do you think? Having the best time? No. Oh, I'm going to need 2 hands. No, I'm not. I'm definitely going to need 2 hands to do it back up again. Because I have forgotten my phone charger, I've decided to turn all the apps and maps off and go old school with an actual map. And I'm glad that I kind of penned it on before we left, the route that I was going to do. So, and I've been following where I've been going on the map, so I know where I am, and hopefully I'll be able to get where I'm meant to be going. So now I've just got like the slight panic of my phone running out of battery anyway, and I'm not going to be able to call anyone to come and pick me up tomorrow, so I'll just have to walk all the way home with a dog that doesn't want to walk. I just spotted the first person that I've seen the whole time on a bike. I was worried that I was going to get murdered in the middle of the night, but I've not seen anyone. I'm not worried about anyone following me into the woods and murdering me because there's no one here, which is lovely. This way. Yay! You're having a nice time now. Come on then, let's go. You're an adventure dog. Go back to your roots, come on. Our dog is a prince and I'm a queen. I feel like we both need to get back to nature a little bit and become the people we were born to be. Adventurers. And not anxious little twats, which is what we actually are. This trip is going to change us. There'll be no stopping us. Or I'll never camp again in my life. So we just come out of the enclosure and I thought we were going into another enclosure, but it's all just totally open. And I'm pretty sure the rest of it's open from then on. So I'm going to detour the actual route because we're meant to be going that way, across over there. Well, there's not going to be anywhere to sleep over there, is there? Without getting seen. So I'm going to go back into the woods the other way and try and find a good spot for the night. It's only 20 to 4, but I reckon if it takes me like an hour to find another spot, I'll just go nice and slowly and have a little look. Probably take me another hour to set up the tent. That'll be about 6. I'll have some dinner. I'll go to sleep. I'll go to bed. I think the sun goes down at like 7:30 or something, so I'll probably want to get tucked up, try and get Rocco in bed in his sleeping bag, get warm before it gets totally freezing, try and get an early night, try and get some sleep, and then see how it goes. Hopefully we won't have to send an SOS call. But yeah, we definitely need to go back in the woods because I'm not staying out exposed to nature. I'd rather be in nature. Yeah. In the trees. Back to the trees. Excellent, yeah, get your paws nice and wet before bed. Back to the good gates. Boom. Lovely. Don't do it. Yeah, get on there, mate. Come on in. Nice. I think I'm gonna head into that dark looking terrifying bit of woods. Doesn't look flat. Sounds like a plan. There's definitely some potentials over there. That looks a bit dense over there, but there's a bit over there. I think this technically might be a path as well coming through here. It looks a bit trodden. If that's the case, they'll be walking right past my tent. I've also just remembered that I've forgotten my bug spray, which is very annoying because this feels like somewhere where I could get eaten alive by bugs, not by cannibals. Hopefully. No trees are gonna fall down overnight. I reckon we set up here. How exciting. Do we? Yeah, fuck it, let's do it. I'm gonna go over there because it's a little bit further away from that path, which is right there. So I just want to clear the space, like I've brushed all like the twigs and stuff out of the way just to flatten it off a little bit. And now I just want to make sure that there's no like ant's nest or anything near to where I'm about to camp as well, because that won't feel particularly nice. And then I'm going to start putting the tent up. Oh. Tent is up, Rocco's in it, which is amazing. He's shaking, so still not 100% sure whether they're going to stay tonight. I'll see if he settles and stops shaking. I'm going to get everything else set up if he doesn't settle down by like 6, half 6, then I might call it. I'm all set up, so I thought I'd give you the grand tour. So this is the porch where all the shit is. That's my bed. And that's Rocco's bed. He looks pretty chilled now. It's so quiet. At the moment I am well up for staying, but I'm just worried about my phone, and this is on 28% now. Not ideal. So I'm gonna have my dinner, I reckon, in a bit. Have a nap with him. And hope no more trains go past. Well, the tent came down slightly quicker than it went up. And no, it is not the next day. It's not gonna happen today. So I don't have any batteries for anything, and Rocco is absolutely terrified. He's just in the tent, or he was in the tent, just shaking. And for the sake of not being able to get picked up tomorrow, and for him being scared, it's just not worth it. So I'm glad I got to put up the tent. I'm glad that we tried. But yeah, I just don't think it's for him, especially here with the sound of the trains. He absolutely hates it. Every time one goes past, he's just shaking and cowering. I don't want to see that. I want us to have fun and have a nice time. So I'm going to get back to somewhere where there's signal. Oh, and to top it off, just when I made that decision, like, no, I think I'm going to pack up, it started pissing down with rain. So I'm glad I bought my coat, but now everything's soaking wet. So I'm going to have to spend all day tomorrow drying it all out and getting rid of all the leaves or the crap that's stuck to the tent and everything else, because it was a bit of a mad panic to get it all in. I am pretty bummed because I was actually like, I kind of psyched myself up, and after we got set up I was like, oh, I'm actually really feeling this. I think, yeah, this is going to be fun. This is going to be nice. It's relaxing. Yeah, Rocco just wasn't good, but I'm going to try again, and I'm going to do it on my own without the dog. As long as I add those things to my list, the bug spray, the leads to charge my phone, and a tripod for my phone, I think I'll be fine. And I'm really excited to do it. So this is just kind of giving me a push to actually do it. I don't need the comfort of my dog, who's terrified of everything. I can do it on my own. I'm big and I'm brave. Kind of. Feeling pretty gutted that we're not staying. It's 6 o'clock and I did manage to call my mum because I was worried there wasn't any signal and my battery was rapidly going. So I managed to call her and ask her to pick me up. So now I'm just having a nice walk. I'm pretty sure I know how to get there, hopefully. I've got an hour to get there, which I think is plenty of time. So now we're just trying to enjoy this beautiful evening and take it all in. It's just rained and the smells are amazing. You can smell all the pine trees, getting the phytoncides that I need in my body, having a nice little walk, lots of lovely bridges and streams. We'll go down there, get your lead off. Right then. You don't look like you're full of confidence, do you? Still a bit scared. So that train line that we passed, there's a train that goes through pretty often. And I don't know, I'm assuming there's like rules that they have to do to go past. They have to blow their bloody horn, and every time that they do, Rocco has that reaction of freezing because he's terrified. Which is not good. And unfortunately we can't go far enough away from that sound for him to not hear it. We're gonna go home so he can relax. But we need to actually move to go home, mate. I'm not carrying you as well. So he's scared of loud noises and stuff. So I'm not sure if we need to work on something. I'm sure we need to work on a couple of things, actually. But whether it's confidence, doing some more training, just making him a happier dog again, because he just seems to be more anxious the older he's getting. And I want him to enjoy himself and come on trips with me. And at this point, I don't actually know where I am exactly. I have a rough idea, and I can hear a road, and I think I know what road it is. So we will be fine. But I'm not sure where I am. It doesn't matter. Look how gorgeous it is. The colours at this time are just stunning. Starting to get a little bit chilly. Glad I got my coat. I have got my thicker coat if I need it, but I don't feel like I need it with this massive bag on anyway, because I'm working. I can't always plan for everything as much as I like to try. But at the end of the day, when it comes down to my dog and my dog's well-being, that will always come first. and if he's not happy, and if I can't get picked up, then we'll go home and I'll try again another time. I had to do a walking off into the sunset one, didn't I? Starting to feel it a bit now. We've done 10.85 kilometres and I've been walking for I think about 3.5 hours. Got a bit confused because I paused it and I didn't pause it when I'd stopped and stuff, so might be a bit over, might be a bit under that. And I feel it in my feet, my shoulders and in my neck. Yeah, starting to feel a bit sore now. And I've realised I was a little bit further away than what I thought I was to my mum. So I'm gonna have to kind of go for it a bit on the last leg. So I'm basically doing the loop that I was gonna do in 2 days in this, just one day this evening. So it is quite a long one for my first go. Oh look, someone's painted like an eye on this tree. It's like a boozy party spot. Bottle of beer there. Creepy circle thing for human sacrifices. Okay, stop getting distracted and walk. I also know where I am now because I got to the road and it said about a cottage, so I could find that on the map. That's when I realised how far away I was. Get a move on. I'm not going to be looking for mushrooms. Not that there are any. Go on then. Let's go. He's looking a bit happier anyway. It is nice. I've doubled my daily move goal, apparently. I should fucking hope so. Campsite! Oh, if I'd known about this, probably just would have camped here. A massive thing up there. Kind of reminds me of that, what's that, zombie? Walking Dead. That reminds me of Walking Dead. So maybe I wouldn't want to camp here after all. I haven't gone the wrong way again. The facilities. Bloody massive. I've just spent the last maybe 20 minutes walking through it. Huge, very nice. Mega vans and tents and all sorts of stuff. Loads of space. It's massive. It felt like you were in the forest while camping, but probably have to pay for it. So I think walking on tarmac doesn't help either. I think it's more like not as much cushioning as when you're walking on grass or mud. So that doesn't help. But we're getting picked up soon, and then I'll have a shower and get in my comfy bed. Back on it for a bit. Yes. Gorgeous. Thanks for joining me on my wild camping trip. Gone wrong. Hopefully I will be doing one again soon where it doesn't go wrong, or not as wrong as in I don't even spend the night. That would be nice. Anyway, I did film what's in my bag, so I'll be showing that after this, and there you'll be able to see that my charging lead is not in my bag because I put what I put on that video in my bag. I'm going to do a review of the stuff once I actually get to use it next time, but I thought I'd just be interested to see what I've put in my bag. Anyway, I am very much going to enjoy my bed tonight and a sit down. Things go wrong, yeah, it's life, it happens. We try again another time. I'll see you soon. Wouldn't mind staying here for the night. Mum to the rescue!